I have no idea, guys. Okay, they can't see anything because I didn't do this.
You need your microphone.
Yeah, no, my mic's on. There's Joe, there's Booker.
Okay.
Okay, how is this?
Bum.
Can you hear me now?
I quit.
You still can't
Can you hear me, Booker? Thumbs up, thumbs down?
Thumbs up.
Can you hear me,
I don't know
Steve?
why I can't hear you guys.
So, Steve.
No. See, I got an update on but it worked last week.
It worked Wednesday night.
Oh, wait. No, but that's not. This is insane.
Okay, Sue says we hear you.
No.
Yeah, but you've been hearing us. We can't hear
Yeah, we just suck.
the free-for-allers.
Sound source. Don't tell me I'm gonna have to call Randy Jackson.
We're not back, are we?
Oh, it could be. I really don't know.
Do you think it has something to do with when you were playing
Totally lost.
the video with John Entwistle, ? Maybe you changed some of your settings.
Free for all, Fred. See, this is what I get for playing an end whistle video.
He just-
What?
Some of your
Why?
settings.
Fred, see, this is what I get for playing an end
What did you say that?
Because I'm being punished.
Plan an interest? What did you say that? Joe says, do you think it
What was that? Somebody say something?
I'm talking now.
Yes, we can hear
Hi,
you.
we can hear you.
Woo!
What'd you
Okay.
do?
I have no idea.
Joe said you
What
changed
did
some
I
of the
do?
settings when you were playing Entwistle video.
It might be when you went to play the Entwistle video in the beginning of the show. Maybe you changed a different preset or something.
No, I got an upgrade from.
Hey, Mousy. Hey, Joe. Hey,
I got an
Booker.
upgrade from Luke. Hey, Mouse.
Hi.
I got a.
Right.
Oh, but now Angus not coming back.
Well, that was good. I got to go now. So
Okay, well, thanks for coming down and bringing us down with you. Now, I'm curious. Do you have a musical? Oh, well, we are being attentive.
Angus.
Yes, Angus.
Oh, there he is. All right.
All right.
Okay. Don't ask me why I did, because I have no idea.
So everything's working now.
Apparently.
All right, good.
So
Wait.
wait.
wait, we
There's
still
an
hear a
echo.
little bit of ourselves slapping back. So maybe your
Yeah,
speakers
yeah.
are hot.
That too, yeah.
Yeah, Rasta says
that's-
it sounds like
okay,
slap
wait a
back.
minute. So let's see what happens here.
Check.
See, that's what.
Can you hear me?
I'm afraid.
Yeah,
I hear
we
you.
can hear you.
I don't hear.
We can hear you, but is it slapping back?
I don't hear it slapping back.
No, because
No.
if you turn it down the studio, we won't hear the slapback as much. Now I don't hear you.
Now we can't hear
Now
Steve.
we don't hear you.
You don't want to turn your mic down. You just want to turn down the playback, or us. There we go.
If I knew what that was.
An
And then
engineer.
there's that.
Okay, so note to self: don't have Steve run live sound anytime soon.
Did you just do that on purpose, Joe?
Did I?
No, Joe's mouth was moving and I couldn't
Are
hear.
you?
Mm-mm.
No.
No, I thought about that when we went off and came back. I said we could goof on you, but this is much too serious. So no, I'm not going to do the goof on
Yeah.
thing.
Are you
You've
still,
already burned 22 minutes.
are you still getting the slap back
A
thing?
little bit, yeah. A little bit I am.
But it's not.
Wait,
Let's
I
try.
don't hear it much. Angus, talk.
Yep, I'm right here.
Yeah, I don't hear any.
Just
It's
a
okay.
tad.
It's good.
Kitty
Yes,
says
yes.
she needs a,
How about
long-
Mousy? Do you have it?
Just the tiniest bit. It's not bad.
Oh, yeah, I hear
It's true. I hear it more on you.
Yeah.
So it's mousy.
No, I hear it on everybody. It's just not at like it it gates pretty quick after.
You know why? Because my microphone is right here, so that's probably why you hear it
That's why you mousy
stronger.
it.
No, I mean that's probably why you hear it more present because
How about
my
now?
microphone is right by my face.
How about now?
I don't
Test.
know.
Better?
It says it's like an echo.
I think it's better.
It's better. It's definitely better.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
let's get on with the
Just
show.
go with
How
it.
Go on with the show.
Well, that was a great show. Okay, what are you guys doing next week?
So I'm very excited to share my musical pasture tonight.
Oh.
Very excited.
Well, it'll be up in about 3 minutes. So
Just put it up now.
I might as well, right? And finished with our album, guys. It comes out on August 2nd.
Excellent. Excellent.
Yeah, man. Yeah, so now it's,
That's why he played the intro video.
yeah, right, and it blew everything up. But that's par for the course. So yes, no slap back on me.
Nope.
No.
No, it's clean. Everything's good now. You fixed it.
We missed you.
You hit enough buttons, maybe
Yeah.
you'll.
So now what's up? Is Lenny moving now or where's Len?
September.
He has no power.
there's no power in Antique.
Oh, man.
Oh, island?
That's
Yeah,
like a
Gary-
regular thing there.
Posted it was island-wide power out.
Wow.
Man,
Because of the storm that we're getting here in Florida, because of that?
Who knows? Because it's just south of you, right?
Yeah.
This-
Joe, did
It'll
you
be-
just get the storm in New Jersey? Did it pass through you?
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
a
it
big
was
It's
one.
happening right now here.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it should be to you just about now
Yeah,
because
it's happening right
it's
now.
done.
here.
But
Because
it's,
it
it's,
was me
it's
at like
brief,
6,
but it's brutal.
probably Mousy around 6:30, 6:40, 6:45.
About 6:40.
it's
It's
crazy.
so
When
funny that the Yankee game, they moved the time earlier so that Boston fans could see the Celtics game.
I gotta watch that game tonight.
And it's raining in Boston, so they had to delay the game. Boston baseball gods were like,
Not the Red
"Ah,
Sox, not the Celtics, because they're in Dallas.
And they play inside.
yeah, but they're at 8:30, right? And
Yeah,
Yankee game
yeah.
was at 6:30
Yeah.
because they were going early. They said, let's get this out the way so that we could see the Celtics game. But the way this is going, the game is going to be simultaneous.
Oh wow. Okay.
That's nuts.
that's not cool for the Boston fans.
Yeah, that just seems wrong.
Yeah.
All right, but it's not that big of a deal. It's another Red Sox game, but it's a the
But we have Red Sox fans in the room. That's it.
Yeah, we got
final game of the finals today.
Boston.
Michael
Yeah.
Newton.
Well, I'm going to put it this way. I'm a Yankee fan, so guess who I'm rooting for?
Same.
We know.
Yeah, that's okay, man. Listen, everybody's got to root for their own. Now, you see, it's interesting because I was working with a guy over the weekend that was a huge Boston fan. There was another guy that was a huge Yankee fan, and I'm watching them duke it out. Oh, Yankee, fuck New York, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
And so I looked for this, which was great. I got to find it if I can. Of course, this will take a year.
You know what?
All
Oh,
right.
we have plenty of time.
Time, Steve.
Waste-
You have. Look at the party. There, people are like falling asleep now.
Well, it hasn't. The Boston-New York rivalry hasn't quite been the same because Boston hasn't really been good for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the Yankees are building to this, that they're, like what they do now. But, right now, I hate the Houston Astros more than I hate the Red Sox.
I was watching, how David Letterman has My Next Guest Needs No Introduction. He does a one-on-one interview with somebody. So last night, I watched almost all of the Charles Barkley interview. And man, first of all, he is smart as fuck.
Yes,
He's a
he is.
really, really smart dude. But he said, because they had obviously done this interview a while ago, And he talked about how, the Knicks, there might be a chance for Knicks, but probably not, and what they're doing. And Letterman's from Indiana, of course. So he's like, you think the Pacers are going to take it, right? And he's like, nope. He goes, the Celtics are going to take it. And sure enough, there they are, wiping the floor.
I love Charles Barkley.
Yeah, Charles Barkley.
He can't play golf to save his life.
No, God. He's got the worst swing.
Yeah, I've never
the worst swing on earth.
I know. I love him, though.
Right.
That's the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. Now, Brian Johnson from AC/DC has the second worst swing I've ever seen in my life. He takes it back to here and then finishes his swing. It's the strangest thing I've ever seen in my life. And he hits the ball good, but I mean, he takes it back till it's like level, right? And then takes it all the way back. It's the strangest thing.
Yeah, you think it's because is he from Australia?
Brian Johnson? No, he's from England.
Newcastle.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, because I thought he was from Australia, because I was like, how below the equator.
You know, they can't do anything right.
His swing might have to swirl the other way.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I find this freaking Boston.
So when is Lenny moving?
It's like
Somebody said maybe around September.
What did you say, Booker?
I said when you're in the southern hemisphere, the first thing you want to see is the water swirling.
No.
Could you see that?
Yes. Yeah.
Who is that with you?
That's the Boston thing. The
Wally.
But he's green, so you're seeing through it.
Yeah.
This is, I play every year. I haven't played in the past couple of years, but I play every year in the Red Sox golf tournament.
Boo.
Yeah, except I won.
Oh, okay.
That's okay,
Well,
right?
because they have spring training in
See,
Fort Myers.
there's a picture of me.
Oh, you were a Yankee fan, right?
Of
Right.
course. Of course. And then, but where is it? Come on, where is it? Here we go. Look at this. Ba-boom. 50, oh, it's backwards. 52. Thank you very much.
Oh, look at you.
Ooze. So anyway, I got the Boston and Yankee guys going nuts on each other.
What's your handicap, Steve?
Golf.
No.
The fact that he's a musician.
I used to be a 9.
Uh-huh.
And now I'm probably, because when it was Robin Zander who suckered me into golf. And he plays, those guys all play. And I thought, he said to me, oh, you want to play in a golf tournament? And I was living on a golf course at the time. I didn't play. My uncle was an actual PGA pro. Hey, Jeff. Was an actual PGA pro. And I thought, well, I got to be in my jeans, right? So I go up, I'm hitting balls, I'm thinking this and that. We went to Target and spent $300 on 2 sets of clubs. So that shows you where we were at. And
yeah, it was like 9 o'clock at night. You're like, well, we have to get a golf club.
And so we have to play in this, it's a celebrity tournament. So Don Felder, who is there from the Eagles, guys from REO. Don Felder happens to be a great golfer. Asshole, but a great golfer. And so it's a scramble. So anyway, everybody gets a celebrity, and I'm with these 3 guys. That one guy's nose is still bleeding from partying the night before.
They have like regular shoes on, not golf shoes.
The other guy has regular street shoes on, and he must have rented clubs or something. And one of the guys could actually play, right? And this is the first time I've ever played, and this is going way back. I learned because Robin said, "Can you play golf?" I said, "Yeah, I live on a golf course. How hard could it be?" So we're coming around towards the end of the thing, right? And we're the first ones in. And I said to the guy who can actually play and keep score, how are we doing? He said, we got to, looks like we're going to come in with a 76. I'm thinking, holy shit, Tiger Woods shoots 76, man. Right? I come in, they put up long go 76, and I'm like, oh, Come on, right? And then they, and it's a scramble, so it's best ball. Then they come in 72, 68, 66, 64, 61, 59, 50, and I'm like, holy shit. So my face is slowly turning into, and Steve comes over and he says, how'd you do, man? I said, I don't know. I don't think I did very good. He said, don't worry about it. You see those guys over there? They came in dead ass last. I said, that's my foursome. So to your point, Booker, I went and hired a swing coach. I'm hitting 200
We were
balls
lived
a day.
in the country club 3 houses
I'm
away from
playing-
the driving range.
I'm playing 10 rounds a week. I mean, I am just obsessed.
Yeah.
And after about a year, I get my handicap down to a 9. And then we move.
Yeah.
So I'm no longer a member of that club. And there it goes. So now I actually enjoy the game. I would say I'm probably an 18.
He
maybe
was not fun to play with when he
15,
was all
something like
competitive.
that.
Yeah.
Maintaining a 9, it's a bitch. And boy, do you turn into an asshole. And I was absolutely one of those. And I said, I love this game too much, and I love the nature of it. I'm not doing this anymore.
You like being out in nature.
I stopped keeping score, and now
Yep.
I have a blast.
Yeah.
Mr. Seiss.
Yo,
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh,
you're back
right.
in
Yeah.
order.
Traveler,
Yeah.
tell us about the international exploits.
Wait,
about
tell
what?
him,
Sorry?
tell him the weird story about landing and pulling into the Budapest station and looking around to see what kind of music was there and what happened.
Oh, yeah. Well, actually, I was in Vienna and I was looking for things to do, music to check out in Budapest, and I saw some classical thing. And that wasn't enough, so I checked another website and it said, Sting is playing the night I arrive in Budapest.
No.
So I called up my friend Danny, and he got me a pass and tickets, and we took a train out to this railroad place out in Arena. And we saw the show. It was crazy.
Talk about small
That's
world.
weird.
Right?
I know. I walked into the backstage area, and Sting was just walking out of his dressing room, and he looks at me like, "What are you doing here?"
Laurie Richardson said, happy birthday, Jeff. Is today your birthday?
No, my birthday was in May. But
May.
I
Yeah.
That's close. It was this year.
I publicized the trip as, my birthday trip.
It was his
so everybody
birthday
thinks
trip.
It's my birthday.
Yeah. Yeah, because I remember Steve wished you a happy birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah. This was the present. This was the present.
It was awesome. I saw your pictures. I mean, it looked like you guys were having just a wonderful time.
How weird. Of all people.
Drove out to a little village in Hungary where my father's family was from, trying to investigate things, walking around a graveyard looking for names.
Did you find anything?
No, I didn't find any family names. And apparently the scene there is if a family or relative doesn't maintain the grave and pay like a yearly fee or an whatever 2-year fee, they just give the grave to somebody else and they'll bury somebody else on top of you.
Oh!
Oh man.
Wow.
You can't get over it.
It was crazy. It was amazing
I
going out
don't
there.
know anyhow, so
Yeah.
I mean, my relatives went there in like 1910, 1909. So there's nobody
Man.
there.
Yeah, so it's been a while since
Yeah.
they've been paying for that grave.
So let me ask
I
you,
haven't been paying for that. There's nobody left there.
I'll bet you've been to all those places on the road and never seen half the things you saw in one day.
On tour?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Of course not. You see nothing on tour.
Nothing.
I did get to see I did get to see quite a few symphonic concerts on the Police reunion tour because there was a lot of days off. The band they didn't push the band real hard. So there was a lot of days off. There was a lot of setup days for the big stadium shows. So I went out and saw music. I saw a ballet. I saw a couple of symphony concerts in Germany and Boston and places. It was great.
Steve saw Stonehenge. He was playing England with Leslie, and he sees the sign for it.
Yeah,
and Leslie didn't want to stop.
I said, I see this sign, Stonehenge, next exit. I said, we gotta get off.
It's like Leslie.
I said, Leslie, it's fucking Stonehenge. I gotta go get a picture
He
of
sat
Stonehenge.
in the bus, and Steven and the road went.
I'm not going to Stonehenge. Hit the fuck up, Steve.
He didn't get out of the bus.
But I tell you, one of the coolest things there are a couple of, I mean, you know, one of the coolest things that I ever saw on the road was in, I guess it was Plymouth or Southampton or something. The
Yeah.
steps that the pilgrims walked down to get onto the.
In England, yeah.
To
Oh, I've seen pictures of that. That's amazing.
Holy shit! It's so worn out where they walk down
Yeah.
stone steps, but it's just, and to stand there and go all the way to the bottom of the steps where the water is and look out and think, you fucking people were crazy.
And if you see the size of those ships, it's like, are you kidding me?
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
And then we watched the Kennedy documentary.
Oh
Watched
my
the
God,
Kennedy
they-
documentary where
They declassified all the Kennedy files.
man, did
Oh
they
my
holy
God.
shit, did they screw that up?
Yeah.
And
And
I went.
It was more than Leon Harvey Oswald.
Yeah, it was. Kano right there. That was.
Yeah. But
And-
they declassified it, and you got to find out everything that really happened.
It's so nuts what they did and what they didn't do, and it was just insane. And a lot of, well, I mean, you know, watch it if you care to. But it reminded me that I went on a Sunday. We were playing some arena in Dallas, and one of the security guys said, "You want to see something cool?" And I thought he was going to take me out to his car and smoke a joint or something. And he drives me to Dealey Plaza, and there's actually an X in the road where
Yeah.
he got hit.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
to stand there and look up at the book depository, and then I went onto the grassy knoll, and no cars at all. I don't know why. But just to stand right there and look up at that, it was so mind-blowing. But do you know anything about what they say actually happened to Kennedy? Should I spoil it? He was killed. No.
I understand that he died.
Stonehenge was in danger of being
But it was- But the person that they think really shot him was a Secret Service agent
Yes.
in the car
Behind
following
him.
his car. He had an AK.
By accident.
He had a I guess it was an AK-47.
The shot that killed him.
It was the shot that killed him.
Yeah.
The one that when his head went forward.
Yeah. Where half the skull comes off.
Right.
Yes,
The
yes.
first shots happened, and one of the shots hit the ground. Oh, man, you got to watch
You
this.
gotta
thing.
watch it.
But it
I think
was.
it was on Netflix or something.
I don't remember what it was.
What's
Either-
it called?
Yeah, Kennedy files declassified.
Yeah, something. Yeah. And it was a Secret Service agent. They're not supposed to carry automatic weapons, but the guy went down and picked up this automatic weapon. And when the car took off, when Kennedy's car took off from the shots, this guy was standing up with the rifle, and it made him pull the trigger. And he's supposedly the one that fired the shot, the lethal shot.
Oh my God.
Wow.
And it was an accident.
Right.
'Cause
Yeah,
he-
but nobody would have thought that. So
they covered it up like they wanted to do an autopsy in Dallas because that's standard procedure. The CIA wouldn't let them. They
It
made
was
it
nuts.
It was crazy how they covered it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that went on there.
It was crazy, and they took his brain, and they wouldn't give the brain back.
Yeah.
And it was just really, and you know, think about it in the '60s, man. You know, there was, you know. Anyway, so now that we're all cheered up about that,
Yeah. Yay.
yay! And now, well, no, I'm not going there.
talk about no gloom ballroom, huh?
Wow. So what's exciting in anybody else's world? Come on.
Well, you saw my post about what my wife.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
That's fantastic.
Wait. I missed it.
Oh, how did that happen?
Let me see. I'm getting to it. Give me a moment.
He'll tell you about it there,
It's
Hard
at the
Rock.
Essence Film Festival.
He'll tell you about it.
Yeah.
Yes, tell us about it, Booker.
Yes.
Well, I got to see Joe
uh,
Castelli in person
so-
last week.
She's an official entrant into the Essence Film Festival, and it's her screenplay.
I know, that's amazing. She must be like, how did she find out?
They told her. Well, we had to, because we had to make plans to go down there. So, because it's
But I gotta ask you a
So
question.
did she get like a phone call? Did she get an email or
I think all of the above.
right?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
But now it's her screenplay. I get that.
Yeah.
But is the film made, and that's what
No,
got
no, the film isn't made yet. No.
So just the screenplay.
Just play, and they'll do a seated read of at least part.
That's so exciting.
That's so cool, man. Is she excited? She must be going nuts.
Yeah. Yes.
How long has she been working on the screenplay?
I don't know. A long time.
A long
Started
time.
out, it started out as just a conversation between her and the co-writer. But between you and me, she wrote the screenplay.
Wow.
I have a similar situation with something that I did. I was writing with somebody who knew all the stuff, the names of like the day. But he didn't know anything about the story. So but I'm not
what we're talking about. Yes.
So are you gonna go, Booker?
I'm going because it's also part of Essence Fest, which is a series of concerts as well. And so there's an artist named Frankie Beverly. He has a group called Frankie Beverly and Maze, and they're kind of like, I would say the closest thing is that they're kind of like Black Grateful Dead. They're the Grateful Dead people because they close out every Essence Fest, and it doesn't matter who is the headliner. They wipe everybody out. It's like, yeah. They just. So it's actually Frankie Beverly retiring from performing, and he's passing the baton on to the next lead singer. But it's still Frankie Beverly.
That's awesome, man. So what do they do? A table read of the screenplay?
Yeah. It's gonna be
That she must be so excited.
Yeah, between the two of you, you are having some
I
great.
know, you're having some year there.
Yeah.
The King household. Congratulate her for us, man. Most of us wrote something on Facebook, but
Most of us don't live in a cave.
yeah, most of us,
You see it, Angus?
Yeah, I saw it.
Okay.
I saw it. It's rare I go on Facebook anymore.
The man is busy.
Yeah.
I asked a really good friend of mine if he had listened to anything from the record, and he goes, when I get time, and I said, the single is just over 4 minutes long. When you're gonna have 4 minutes? So
Is everybody getting that? Is everybody getting that echo from Booker?
yeah, I'm getting that.
It's back, that delay.
it's back.
Yeah. You don't hear it?
The only one who doesn't. Steve is the only one that doesn't echo. That's why I'm feeling like it must be us going back through his mic.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, it's back.
That shouldn't be.
It's been back for a while, but as we get more energetic, the louder I talk, the worse the echo.
I quit.
No,
You can't quit.
you can't. Quit.
All right, what's happening now?
Hello.
It's
Better?
still there.
Still there?
Yes.
Not as bad as it was, but maybe yes.
Yeah, it's pretty bad, Steve. It's pretty bad.
Pretty bad.
Pretty bad.
Well, I don't know.
This used to
Can you-
happen very
Steve,
early
Steve,
on, and you change
Can
something.
you lower the volume in your
Wow, now it's
studio?
getting crazy.
Just so that, like, where your speakers, like, can you make that, like,
Well,
where?
you see, I had a thing, and I don't know how I did it because I didn't do it. There's this new thing in here called a routing kit, and I have no freaking idea what it means.
But do you have another place where you can turn your speakers down?
Yeah, but then I won't be able to hear
Wait.
you.
Wait,
You
one,
got
two.
earphones?
I don't say take it
Oh,
off.
wait.
Just turn it down a little. I
How
don't hear
about now?
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. Do you hear
Hello?
me?
Okay.
Hello?
It's better.
That's
a lot
really
better.
weird.
That's better.
Better there, Stan.
Yeah.
Like,
Can you
look,
hear
there's
us
like
yet?
8 minutes left of the show.
Hello.
Yeah.
No, now we don't hear you, Steve.
Now I don't hear you. No, now we can't hear you.
Now we can. Yeah.
Now
Yes,
I
I
hear
can
you.
hear you. Yeah.
We
Yeah.
hear you.
I'm going to my freaking pasture.
Go ahead.
Ooh, good one.
Oh.
I know
Jimmy
what that
crack
is.
corn?
I got it.
Jimmy crack corn, and I don't care.
The funny thing is,
Jimmy
Kitty said something about corn. Kitty said something about feeding the birds cracked corn earlier, and we're like, that's so funny, and you'll find out why later.
Yeah. Now you know.
Jimmy crack corn.
It's weird. It's weird because Monterey Pop is on the 16th, and so I've got John and Jimmy and the lineup. It's really weird. A lot of the music we all are kind of connected to or liked. The Airplane, The Dead, Jimmy,
Yeah,
The Who. They were all there.
that was amazing.
Down in Monterey.
And one day, Jeff, when we have a slow show, and you may have already done this in your interview with Steve, I apologize if you did, but I want to hear some Long John Baldry stories.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
I've heard a couple of good ones. So, my pasture is that today is National Strawberry Shortcake Day.
Yes, my favorite.
Wow.
And that's why I put it up, because I knew it was Booker's name.
That used to be my birthday cake.
Yep.
Yeah, my youngest son, that was always his
Wow.
birthday cake too.
But what kind of cake? Well, I had to have an angel food cake.
Well, that's not
Why?
true.
I don't
Because
know.
his mother didn't want to bake a cake, so she bought an angel food cake
Okay.
and put some frozen strawberries on it.
Let me tell you what. I didn't find out for years that my mother didn't bake all that stuff. I didn't find out. I didn't find out any of that shit, and it's like, what? Just what?
You mean she told you she was baking it?
She didn't tell me she was not baking it. I just thought,
So it's not really lying.
yeah, it's a lie of omission.
Exactly. So I got to see Joe Castelli in person last week. It was exciting. It was exciting. We all did a little Muller family get together in Carl's honor, and then he left before I could give him food to take home.
Oh.
Sorry. Yeah, Mouse did it was a great gathering of people, and it was a good day, really good day. And it never would have happened if Mousy hadn't put it together.
Because I love to cook. But that's not the only reason why. But it was like more people to feed. And now my son moved out, so it's just Michael and I. So now I'm just like, he's like, well, maybe I'll just have a salad tonight. I'm like, a salad? I'm like, come on.
Where did he
Killing me,
move
bro.
to? Where'd your son go to?
Salad?
Yeah.
Wow.
He moved in with the girlfriend and her 2 insane kids. No.
Yeah. Angus, I don't want to upset you or anything, but does that picture of Entwistle look like your buddy Joe?
What picture of it was it?
That Joe Castelli has up.
Yeah, it could. It maybe. I didn't think of it, but
Oh,
Yeah, it really does not look like, I wouldn't look at that and go, that's Sean.
no, me either.
Me either.
Well,
And
you know, 1967 was a long time ago.
Exactly.
Yeah, he was very young there.
And he wrote a song called "What Are We Doing Here."
Oh my God.
It's what kind of people are they?
About being in America.
About being in America, how lonely he was, and how much it sucked being here.
Yeah.
And he was scared to go anywhere.
What a happy boy. He was so cheerful.
Got married an American.
Yeah.
When I was an American and didn't want to leave America.
Yeah, we finally got used to it. But
Yeah,
what are
yeah.
we doing here? I gotta.
What kind of people are they?
Yeah, I'll get the lyrics for next week. It's
We
pretty
were
funny.
reading these lyrics. We're like, he was so miserable. I guess it was the first time he came to the States.
Yeah.
He hadn't met Steve yet.
That's
Exactly.
right.
See, I mean, it took time. But
Let me tell you, the first time we went to England, we were like, what kind of people are they? You ask for
Yeah.
ice.
Yeah.
They give you 3 ice cubes, and then when you ask for more, they look like, you're asking them for 100.
That is everywhere in Europe.
it was
That's everywhere in Europe. It's
Yeah.
like, you order something, they say, you want ice? You go, yes, they put 1 cube in.
Yeah. Please, sir, may I have some more?
That's so weird.
No, well, they don't believe in a lot of things that we're so used to.
Yeah, like
And,
giving
and
you.
I was over there and it was Terrence and Jarby, and they're like, oh, we don't need the air conditioning. I'm like, people are dying by the thousands here right now. There's like this heat wave in Europe in 2003 or
Yeah.
whatever. I'm like, you need the air conditioning. I need the air conditioning. They're like, no, we don't really need it
I
too much
remember
here.
I was in Europe with, I was in Germany with a singer named Leela Downs I was playing with at the time. And the room they put me in was like, it was a nap room and it had a fan but no air conditioner. And I went back down to the front desk and I said, I need an air conditioner. They said, well, they didn't book rooms for you with air conditioners. We have them, but it costs more. And I said, how much more?
Yeah, how much more?
It wasn't that. It was like $10 more. I paid it. I said, just give me the room. And then they couldn't find me in the hotel because I was in a different room, of course. So
And if you tip the bartender, you get insulted. It's like, what's going on over there?
Yeah, so I really need to read you these lyrics. What are we doing here? Such a long way away from home. We've been away so long, away from home. What are we doing here? In a place where we have no friends, where all we do is sit and cry and let the time drag by and think of home. Home, what a day that will be. The faces of people we love that we'll see. Memories of what we had left will return. The present remains, the past is just burned. There's only 25 days, 26 hours, 10 minutes.
25 days, 6 hours and 10 minutes.
Okay, yeah, and this will all be 5,000 miles away.
I've done that before.
There goes another day. I'm wishing my life away. So what are we doing here? Such a long way away from home. We've been away so long away from home. What are we
Then he
doing
repeats,
home?
no friends, we
In
sit
a
and
place where we
cry.
have no friends, all we can do is sit and cry.
My God, it sounds like he's a hostage.
I know.
Oh,
Wait, we have to say Happy Father's Day.
Yes,
to
Happy
all the
Father's
Father's
fathers.
Day to all the dads and the uncles and the grandfathers and the
I think it's
brothers.
every.
So, when he said, when he counted the amount of time it was before he was going, how many of us have been on tour and
I've
counted
done
how
that.
many songs you had to play
Yep.
until you were going back home?
And how excited would you be when you thought it was like a certain day and then you realized it was like soon, like, a day had passed. So you thought it was like the 14th and then it's like, no, it's the 15th. You're like, all right, another day. Like hitting the jackpot.
Yes, yeah. Guys, I gotta go. So
Okay.
Happy
Yeah,
Father's
brother.
Day.
Happy Father's Day,
see
Poco.
you next week.
Happy Father's Day,
All
everybody.
right, thank you.
Happy
Same to you
Father's
guys.
Day.
All right, bye.
Well, it was fun
Oh,
getting together with you guys again.
yeah, now I have to have my science experiment this week. Is the echo still there or it's not there?
I think the echo's good now. I think we're good.
No.
I hear it. No,
Yeah,
I hear it.
just
But
a little
not
bit
like it
still.
was.
So we should, it's much better than it was, but you should probably do some testing and tweak it up a little bit now that you had your update.
This loopback program is really what it is. Is this new? I hate when they do that shit because
Oh, he'll have it together before Wednesday.
Yeah, maybe.
It's only Friday.
So
Are you getting any of that flooding, Steve?
No, we're not.
Our
Thank God.
friend, it went
Yeah,
up to his garage door.
Man, my friend, our friend Mike, who works on our cars, he's like the best mechanic ever in the world. His place got wiped out in the hurricane almost 2 years ago.
Yeah. Like,
And
totally
we had
flooded.
an extra bedroom set that we weren't using. We have way too much furniture, and we gave him the whole set. Right? We said, look, just come over, take it, get a truck or trailer, whatever. You can have the bed and the whatever. What's the thing called? Armoire.
You did that 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Right. 2
Yeah.
weeks ago.
Don't
And-
tell me it got flooded.
And no,
He
but
said
it's up to his
the water's up
garage
to the
door.
garage, and I'm like, holy shit.
Because he lives in like one of those flooding areas.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was-
my girlfriend lives in North Fort Myers, and she was showing me. She's like, "Here's my backyard," and I'm like, "Holy shit!" It was boats were going through. And she said, I guess the way her house is situated, she said her lanai was flooded. But
Yeah, no.
other than that, but there were other streets in her neighborhood that were completely.
Yeah.
But now I hear it's Miami that's just got.
Yeah, they're getting 5 more inches. They
Really?
can't get out of their houses in Miami.
Yeah, there's a moat like around. There's two sides of our house has like a drainage
Ditch.
thing,
Yeah.
ditch, whatever it is, and it's like 6 feet deep. So you really got to fill that sucker up before it even thinks about getting
Yeah.
flooding for us. So we're in a good place. But anyway, there's that.
Yeah, there is that.
How's that?
The night flew by.
Yeah,
So,
man. it's-
Angus, did you have a pasture or not?
Oh yeah. Yes, I did. Now, it's more of like, I guess it's more of it like a sound like what it sounds like.
So it's an audio
And
pass.
I've had this song in my head for like 2 days, and I don't know why. So I don't know. It should be easy to figure out.
But the name of the song is not literally the picture, but it sounds like.
Yes, there it is.
I think I know what it is.
Yeah, it's pretty simple.
It is?
I think so. When you think about that, it sounds like, and it's not
Yes.
literal.
Right.
Sounds like some
Sounds
depressed
like-
man with a plane in a city. What are you doing with your
Suffragette City.
There you go.
There you go.
Oh, very good.
Oh, that's very good.
Al Roker.
Okay, wait a minute. Yeah, so it really probably should have been. Where is it?
Like a suffrage, a woman's suffrage.
Well, no, because actually
Be Anthony.
it should have been more or less like this.
Oh, there you
Because
go.
that's what it was about. It was about
Right, right.
Women's suffrage.
suffragette
right.
was women's voting. Yeah, women voting and stuff
And stuff.
and
So
stuff.
when we played it, we stopped and said, "Wham bam, thank you, ma'am." Right?
Yes,
This was a song we played when we were in high school.
yes, it is. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, no, that's. It's okay. You did. That was very good, Angus. Very
Yeah, it
good.
was a good.
Nice job.
Yeah, very nicely.
What is that? What do you got there? A little potato head? What is that thing?
Oh, that's Sal Roker. I talk to him when Angus is, when Angus does something encouraging. We
You bring it out.
together, yeah. And boy, did I find stuff for you. I'll show it to you once I dig it out. I've just found the greatest little people and things that you will love.
Little people. I love little people.
So
Someone just gave me a
action
tiny little Barbie astronaut the other day.
Oh,
Yeah. Okay. Here, trivia question. Do we know Barbie's name?
Ah,
Barbie?
No, I don't.
yes. Barbie was named after the guy who invented her daughter.
Yeah, and we know why his daughter doesn't talk to him. Barbara Millicent Roberts.
There you go.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Millicent. That's quite the name.
Yeah, right. You got to get that right.
But you know,
Millicent.
it was back had to be in the 40s.
Yeah. Well, okay. So maybe she's dead now and she's over it. I don't know.
All right, I'm going.
Yeah,
Okay,
we're all
I'm
good.
going to.
See you later.
Everybody
See
have a
you,
great
Jeff.
weekend and a great
Hey,
week.
try.
Enjoy
Okay.
it.
See you, Joe.
Right.
See everybody.
Lori, Steve.
Children of the lawn, we love you.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.
That strawberry
there you go.
shortcake looked good.
That sure did look good. Do you want to
All
go get
right.
some strawberry shortcake?
What?
Want to go get some?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, that's it, guys. We're going to go get some strawberry shortcake. Thanks, Mousy.
Yeah.
It's National Strawberry Shortcake Day, and we're going to celebrate. So on that happy note, have a great, great weekend. Have fun. I'm going to try to straighten this out, or maybe I won't.
You will.
And
You
I
will.
No, I will, because it's important that it happens that way. And we love you.
And
if I
we-
don't, what?
We'll see you Wednesday, and Angus will see you Tuesday.
And if I don't see you in the future, I'll see you in the pasture.
Good night, everybody. We love you.
Take it easy, kids. See ya.